Yeah, man, we hear you.
Okay, that's great. I guess it doesn't work on the computer.
Yeah, I've never used it like that before, man, so not too sure how that works.
Neither have I. Just trying it out for the first time.
All right, man. All right, first of all, man, thank you for taking the time to talk to us today, man.
Oh, of course, no, thank you for wanting to interview me. I didn't. Chris came up to me with the idea of interviewing me. I said, really? I'm about shocked.
Yeah, man, so I guess we'll get to it, man. First off, man, what was your initial thoughts on the lineup when it was announced?
Honestly, I'm very, very impressed with it. I was expecting a little bit different. And then when the lineup came out, I was actually really impressed. Disturb, Scorpions, Megadeth, then you have Hatebreed, Devil Driver. We just have a lot of diversity there with the band. It brings in all sorts of crowd. And if you're a fan of if you're a fan of the thrash metal band, you're in for a little treat with Megadeth.
Oh, yeah, for sure, man.
Um, but if you're also a new metal fan like I am, Disturbed coming back, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't been to the Alamo City for a long time. The last scheduled tour they had here was the Music of the Weapon tour with Korn and In This Moment and Seven Dust, and Disturbed backed out of that because David was having trouble with his vocals at that time. And when they canceled the rest of the tour, that's when Disturbed went on their indefinite hiatus. And then David formed the Bites, and then Viking, and Viking. Dad went to I forgot the name of the band, Fight or Flight, and then John Moyer went back to Adrenaline Mob. So Disturbed coming it's gonna be good. If you haven't seen them in a long time, you're gonna go treating them. But the lineup overall is very, very solid. Like I said, so much diversity with different types of band. Ranging from classic rock and Scorpions to your 80s thrash metal to your 90s new metal and to your 2000 hardcore. So it's a great lineup for sure.
Yeah, man, so have you personally seen any of the bands that are on the lineup?
Disturbed. The last time I saw Disturbed was 2004, and it was a great show. But it was at Ozfest, so their set was only like 45 minutes, but it was still a great show. I'm eager to see Megadeth. I've never seen them. I've always wanted to see them, and I'm really looking forward to it. I've seen Hatebreed a couple times. Their crowds can get really, really intense. So if you're not used to a Hatebreed crowd or Hatebreed music, I suggest standing in the back and watching from a distance. But if you're a fan of Hatebreed and you've been to their show, you're not gonna be obviously not gonna be disappointed. They just go all off. They do everything. JD, just so great on getting the crowd pumped up for the show. And Devil Driver, even if you're not a fan of Gold Team or Devil Driver, they're really, I think, perform. Dez, Favara, he's still the same singer, can wail out. And obviously, Seven Dust, you got Seven Dust going. I saw Seven Dust in Oyster Bay last year here in San Antonio at the Fiesta Oyster Bay. And they just killed it. They were just so great live. Their energy on stage is just amazing. And for this whole lineup, you're not going to be disappointed at all.
Yeah, man, I feel you on that one, dude. I've actually seen a couple of the bands on here as well. Disturbed being one of them. It's been a while since I've seen them, so I'm pretty excited to see what kind of energy they bring this time. Because actually, the last time I did see them was when they were touring with Korn and In This Moment. They actually came down to South Texas, and man, they put on a hell of a show, dude. So I'm really excited to see them and see what they've changed as far as their stage presence. If they're gonna bring an insane amount of energy like they did the last time. So I mean, that's one of the ones I'm looking forward to, as well as Megadeth, like you said, because Megadeth is a band I have never seen before. So I mean, I'm pretty sure that's going to be quite a show, man. So yeah.
I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be a great show. And even Bullet from Bad, I kind of feel bad for Bullet. I've seen Bullet a few times, and then their friends are great, but the bands I've seen them with, it was just unfortunate for them that the bands that were following them played better. which for a band of that caliber, that is a little bit early, but the crowd was kind of stale. But don't be disappointed by Bullet for My Valentine if you see them, if you have a chance to check them out. They won't disappoint you. You have to be a real fan of the music to understand. Also too, the sword's really good. I've heard numerous things about him. But like I said, from top to bottom, I think his lineup is just kick ass. Especially it's been a long time coming since we've had a good metal festival like this.
Yeah, so are you a little more excited for this year's festival as opposed to last year's?
You know what? Yes, I am. And last year I say that too because I love Linkin Park. I know I'm one of those guys. I can sit here and talk about all the bands I love, and I love Hatebreed and all this hardcore stuff. But I was a really big fan of Linkin Park, and seeing them last year was great. But for me, the crowd was a little bit younger. Their music now appeals to a younger crowd, so it's a little hard for me to being around kids that are like teenagers here. I am like a 29-year-old years old in Linkin Park. But compared to the previous, this is what the fourth year, so I can say this is probably the best lineup in the 4 years that I've seen it.
Yeah, I can totally understand what you mean about the age gap on there because I was actually at last year's River City RockFest and I'm 28 myself, so I can definitely see that there was a lot of, it was a big younger crowd on there, so I mean, we'll see how it changes up this year, man. But yeah, dude, there's some great bands on this lineup. One of the other ones that I'm really excited to see as well is Hell Yeah.
Dude, Hell Yeah, oh my god, they're great, dude. Yeah, I mean, I saw Hell Yeah when they came 2 years ago at River City Rock, and that was the first time I saw them. It's just unfortunate I can never catch it in the tour. Man, but Hell Yeah's great. I mean, if you're not too biased about the whole chat thing, Mudvayne or Greg's no longer in the band, and then obviously Vinnie Paul, one of our best drummers, in the country with Pantera. If you can just ignore that band and appreciate the music, don't expect it to be like Pantera or Mudvayne. You're not gonna get that from Hell Yeah, and because they're like redneck metal, redneck hardcore rock, and they're really good. No, I just say go with an open mind. Don't expect a Mudvayne kind of show. Don't expect a Pantera show because you'll be disappointed because that's not what they're about. This is a whole new aspect, a whole new band. But they're really kick-ass live. Their music's really good. You just like I said, you have to be open-minded to see them.
Yeah, for sure. I've actually seen Mudvayne in the past, which they put on an amazing show. But I mean, Hell Yeah brings something completely different to the table. And I mean, I think you explained it in a good way. One of the ways I've heard them presented to people is they're kind of like a southern heavy metal type of rock, you know what I mean? So it's nothing like it was with Mudvayne, it's nothing like it was for Pantera. So I mean, I completely understand and I agree that you have to be open-minded to listen to a band like that. And it's the same with any band that actually, when they start separating, just as an example with Saint Asonia, I mean, they have Adam Gontier from 3 Days Grace, they have Mike Newshot from Stained. I mean, so if you go into a concert like that expecting to see Stained on stage or expecting to see 3 Days Grace on stage, I mean, you're not going to get that experience that you're looking for and you will leave disappointed, but yeah, it's all about being open-minded.
Yeah, very open-minded. I felt the same way about, I'm going to feel the same way in a couple weeks about Audiotopsy. That's the members of Mudvayne, Greg and Matt from Mudvayne. It's their new band. I'm going to go see them. I'm not expecting Mudvayne. I got to go in there with the open mind. And that's how I felt for Firefly or Device. I was a huge Disturbed fan, and seeing hearing Device, I guess it didn't get the pop they wanted. And, unfortunately, that's why David, probably left Device to keep back Disturbed. But same with Mike and Dan, Firefly, it just, I wanted a little close-minded with them, and I was like, expecting kind of to disturb type feel or music, and it wasn't, and I was disappointed. Nothing against it, I was a little minded when I gave you chat. That's how I know you can't go close-minded to these bands that you grew up listening to, and then maybe just break off and form new bands because you're going to be severely disappointed.
Yeah, man. So you seem like you've been to a lot of shows in the past. What stands out to you as one of the best performances or overall concert that you've ever been to?
Ooh, that's a tough one. It's just because my music now that I'm a little bit older, I guess it varies. I'm real biased. My all-time favorite band is Slipknot. I've been pretty
Okay.
much almost every Slipknot show that's come to San Antonio, and I've been blown away. Like they've never disappointed me. But recently, I went to a show in October at the Anime Theater to go see a band called Ghost. And man, I mean, I've been a fan of them for a while. This is the second time, third time I ever saw them. But they blew me away. And the thing is, Ghost compared to Slipknot, they are not in the same category of music. Ghost is defined as doom metal, and then you got Slipknot, new metal, and but those for me, those were great shows. I couldn't even tell you who I would choose one or the other, but they're both different types of music. They were just both great at being sensed by both bands.
And then personally, I don't. You might have been around to check that one out. I went to the Summer Sanitarium tour. I believe it was the year 2000 over in Dallas. Where
Yes.
that probably is the one that stands out in the back of my mind as like the best show I've ever been to. I mean, it was Metallica headlining the tour with Korn, Kid Rock, Power Man 5000, and System of a Down. So I mean, overall, that concert was just great, man. I mean, I'm a huge fan of Metallica, more so their older music. But I mean, they just put on a hell of a show, man. And I was a youngster when I got to see them live, so for me to be there and experience that kind of show at such a young age was just insane, man. And it just pretty much got me like addicted to the whole rock, heavy metal, going to concert type thing, man. So.
That's a crazy show. I wish I would have been able to. I was fortunate, but I think I was a little. I'm not young, but I just, at that time, 2000, I was really getting into the rock scene. My very first concert was Kiss, and my dad took me. My
Nice.
second concert ever was the Pledge of Allegiance tour with Slipknot, System of a Down, Rammstein. Mudvayne was supposed to be there, but they weren't there, unfortunately. But I've been going to shows since 2000. I've been to a lot. I try to remember as much as I can. I've been to as much as I can. I've seen Korn numerous times. My favorite band to see live, though, in my honest opinion, is a band called El Nino.
Uh,
I love the death. They're just an amazing band. I recommend anybody, if you ever get a chance, you come to your town, listen to the music, go to the show. You won't be disappointed. I promise you. That's probably my favorite concert of all time. It's just any show with El Nino because they never disappoint.
Yeah, man. Well, yeah, I think that pretty much wraps it up with the questions that I had for you today. Um, yeah, I'm pretty excited about this year's River City Rock Fest. I mean, like I said, I was there last year. It was a hell of a show, so I'm really excited to try to go again this year and, I mean, just see some of the bands that I've been wanting to see for a really long time. So, yeah, man, I really appreciate you taking the time to talk to us.
Oh yeah, no problem. Yeah, if you get a chance to go to Riverside Rock Fest, I recommend anybody to. This lineup, in my opinion, is probably the best lineup it had in 4 years.